Hey guys, so I'm just going to go through paper 1 exam writing frames with you. So here we're looking at question 2 and the skill is all about how you analyse language. So we've got a little example here which comes from the Kite Runner and it describes Bubba, who is a character. And you can see I've already highlighted certain things that I think describe Bubba. So we learn that he's 6'5", he thunders into rooms, and attention shifts to him like sunflowers. Bubba was impossible to ignore, even in his sleep. And then they talk about Bubba snoring like a growling truck engine penetrating the walls. So when we look at this, we're being asked to first of all think about this character. And the question will always say, how does the writer use language to? And in this case, it would be present Bubba, the character. So I've picked out things that I think present Bubba. I haven't looked at language techniques yet. I've just picked out things I believe are powerful. When I go through this, I then would start to think about language techniques. So we know that when we use like, we've got a simile. We know that here we've got reference to his size. We know here he thundered into the room. He cannot physically thunder, so we might suggest that this is a metaphor or a reference to weather. So we've kind of got that. We've done our basic thing. What I would encourage you to do before you answer the question is think to yourself, well, how do I feel Bubba is presented? And you might come up with just 3 words that you believe would summarise Bubba as a character. So I personally would pick something like powerful. If attention shifts to him and he's impossible to ignore, perhaps he is quite demanding. He has a certain quality that makes people look at him. I would also say that he's presented as incredibly loud. So then what I would do is pick a quote that matches the 3 words or points that I've got here. So my like growling truck engine and thundered into a room could go with loud. Him being powerful, I might think about him being impossible to ignore. And demanding. Perhaps his size and the fact that he thunders into the room or that attention shifts to him like sunflowers. I would probably pick this one plus attention shifting to him. It's like people need him. So here you have a writing frame to help you. The writer describes whatever the question is asking you. In this case, it's Bubba. For example, they use, and that's where you put your language technique and then give an example. Then you tell me what that example in particular suggests. So let me pick one and show you. I'm going to pick the example, he thundered into the room. And I'm going to insert my language technique there, which suggests, so for me, this makes me think that he has a certain force. He's quite loud. He makes his presence known. And then I would absolutely zoom in on the most powerful word. For me, the most powerful word is thundered. And I would say that this emphasises his veracity or his status. He, to me, seems very important. Okay. So then we repeat the process. Further on, the writer describes Bubba as something something, and the writer uses the technique, pop another one here, to suggest that. when you're thinking about what it suggests, this is really about you digging deeper into the word. A top tip here is to look at the meanings of words. I know you can't do that in an exam, but you can certainly do it for practice and it will help improve your vocabulary. So look for the meanings or synonyms of words, okay? Again, pick your powerful word or phrase that maybe you like and you could say it really evokes a sense or something else. You want to repeat that process 3 times. Here, I've got just some keywords to help you. So, you know, when we're thinking, what does it create? Well, perhaps it creates a certain tone, or perhaps it creates tension. Perhaps it makes you imagine something, or it makes the reader question. These don't all work with the one above, but they're quite generic for you. So I hope this is useful. If you've got any questions about this, just let me know. You can leave a comment and let me know what other videos you would like me to record.